If God created everything but didn't create darkness and evil, then how did darkness and evil showed up? Genesis chapter 1 verse 3. And God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. And God saw that the light, that it was good. Verse 9. And God said, "Let the waters under the heavens be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry lands appear." And it was so. And God called the dry lands earth, and gathered together of the waters called the sea, and God saw that it was good. And God created both yielding plants, plants with herbs, seeds of its kind, and God saw that it was good. And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser to rule the night. And God saw that it was good. And God created whales, great whales, and every living creature that moveth, which the waters brought forth abundantly after their kind, and every winged fowl after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God made different kinds of cattle after its kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, "Let us make man in our own image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air." And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. So if everything God created was good and very good, then where did evil come from? This brings us to Isaiah 45 verse 7, which says, "I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things." Now let's look at that again. I form the light and create darkness. The word form here and the word create is not the same thing. If it was the same word, then they will have used the same word. It will have been, "I form the light and form darkness." And here it says, "I make peace and create evil." Make here and create is also not the same word. If it was the same word, it would have been, "I make peace and make evil." But the word create evil here and the word create darkness is the same thing. That was why the same word was used. Create darkness, create evil. So what this means is that I form the light and darkness shows up because darkness was already there. If darkness was not there, there wouldn't have been a need for him to have formed light. Also here, evil was already present. Without evil, there wouldn't have been a need to make peace. So because of the presence of evil, that was why it was necessary for God to make peace. So the question we should ask ourselves is that where did darkness and evil come from? To affirm that, we need to go back to Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. Said, "In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth was without form and void, and darkness was upon the face of the deep, and darkness was upon the face of the deep." God created heavens and the earth. It did not say God created darkness. It means that darkness was already present. Now, we did not know the distance between this verse 2 and verse 3, which reads, "And God said, let there be light." The distance, the timing between verse 2 and verse 3 is not known. It could be thousands of years. So what happened after God created the heavens and the earth that was so necessary for God to have created light? Because darkness was upon the face of the deep. If darkness was not upon the face of the deep, then God wouldn't have needed to create light. This brings us to the question bothering our heart. Where did darkness come from? How did darkness and evil show up upon the face of the deep? This brings us to Revelations chapter 12, verse 7 to 9. "And there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels, and prevailed not. Neither was their place found any more in heaven. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent called the devil and Satan, which deceiveth the whole world. He was cast out into the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. He was cast out into the earth. He was cast out into the earth. This was how evil and darkness got into the earth.